it's me. I'm doing my first video post. Today is May the 28th, and it's about 12:30 my time, 12:37 actually. And I'm at the apartment right now by myself. I went today with Heather Gavin, and we decided, and we were helping out Pete and two of the drum majors, Tanya and Andrew, with some of the food for this weekend, for the Memorial Camp weekend. And yeah, it was interesting. It was fun. We went to Sam's Club, and then I have yet to get my stretch towel. We went to Target before. Heather graciously took me to Target before she had to skedaddle to SFO, San Francisco Airport. And I got this, and it's $10, 34 by 84 inches. I think that's big enough. I hope so. If not, then I guess I'm gonna deal with it. I don't know. But yeah, and I got my dot book. It's upside down. No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was upside down for a second. But yeah, I've got all that taken care of. I'm randomly, before I think Colin comes to pick me up from choir rehearsal, I am randomly just putting together my field bag, which will have my sunscreen and all that good stuff I need so I don't burn to death. So yeah, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. And so I'm really, really excited because it's like my first camp before it's my last camp before all days anyway, and that starts on Wednesday for us, and so it's really exciting. I know it's like right now I'm like, you guys are like, she doesn't seem really excited, but I really am really excited just because the anticipation of this whole drum corps experience is finally here, and just to think that I'm in California, in Concord, Pleasant Hill, I mean, whatever it is, and I'm getting ready to get started. It gets really exciting for me. I don't know, like I can't explain it. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, I'm really doing this. I'm really here, and it's kind of a little overwhelming, but I mean, it's okay. But yeah, hold on, I gotta charge. Put in the. Okay, sorry. But yeah, getting all that stuff ready to go. Ready to pop in, crack-a-lackin', however you want to say it. So I'm doing all this stuff, and it's just, I just can't believe I'm actually here. Like, doing what I love to do, and I don't even know how to explain it, really, just because it's, like, have you ever wanted something so bad that at one point you would have done anything to get it, and then when you finally get it, you're overwhelmed, and you're so excited, you're so happy that you can't explain to anybody, and you actually cry. Like, you cry. Well, that's where I am, I think. That's, I think, a good way for me to explain it, just because I haven't really wanted to do much else at this point in my life yet, because I'm young, I have time, and I know it's like the worst thing to say ever, I guess, but people who are older hate that. But I've got time. I know that I have time to make mistakes and live my life and have some fun. And they always say, like, you always hear people say, go travel. Go and travel while you're young. Go to all these amazing places. Go anywhere. Do whatever you want to do while you're young, while you have the chance, and you aren't tied down with anything, really. And I'm getting that chance. I'm 20, and I get that chance to do what is my most favorite thing to do in the entire world. And I get to do that and I'm traveling all over the United States. Granted, I'm not going to go sightseeing all that much, but you know, there's the road. And I have to say that I had forgotten about my list. I didn't forget about it, but I put on somewhere in the back of my mind, I forgot about it completely, about this list I made for when I turned 20, 30 things to do before I'm 30. And one of them actually was to drive out west. And I did that from May 12th through the 13th. We made it in a day and a half, or a little over a day and a half actually, but nevertheless, it was a lot of fun. And like, I've never seen so many different things in my entire life. Like, of course I didn't see any bears or anything crazy, but you know, things happen. You never know what you might find out in the wilderness. But I mean, I know I wrote this in a blog, how I went and stopped, how we all stopped right just before the Colorado-Wyoming border, and we were in Colorado still at the top of this hill, and we were talking about it last night when we were just outside chilling, and how we've never seen so many stars in our entire lives. Like, I am from a city. Like, I've been raised in a city my entire life. I've been from Fort Wayne to Indianapolis. I was in a city dwelling. Maybe not downtown like I am right now, but nevertheless, it was in a city setting. So there was all those city lights. You can't see anything. And you know when you see in movies how they show pictures of the sky and they show stars and they're like, there's so many stars. And you see like this little cloud going across the sky, kind of like that. And it's kind of like cloudy a little bit, but it's a big, but you can tell it's definitely just a cluster of stars everywhere. That's what I saw for the very first time. I saw the Milky Way for the very first time. And I'm so glad I made this drive out west, and I'm probably going to do it again next year, just because it's thrilling. And when Colin and I were in the car driving, that's when we were going down the mountains, where it was all the red dirt and all this stuff. We were going like 80, 90 miles an hour, going like this, just going down and down and down. And like, to see snow-topped peaks and red dirt all at the same time was kind of exciting. And it was so beautiful. It was just so beautiful. And like, I've made memories, and I know I'm seeing things that I probably won't see for a long, long time. And my mom always said, like, when we graduated from high school,